The piper is meant to represent the devil himself.
I can't even look at it. Hello everyone, my name is Sheila and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna react to BTS-Pied Piper Real Meaning Explained, Lyrics and Fairy Tale Analysis, BTS Theory by Bookish Theory. So let's see what really is the real meaning of the song Pied Piper by BTS. Okay, without further ado, let's do this.
And welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video, I would like to talk about BTS song Pied Piper, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of the lyrics and the story the song was inspired from. Pied Piper is a song about BTS' seductive power and influence on ARMY.
Okay, V, you don't need to do that. Why do that? Okay, every time I see him, he's always like doing this, if you know what I mean.
It's a little bit flirty, a little bit playful, and all things considered, it can be seen as a reminder of how whipped we all are for these boys.
Okay, I couldn't agree more, okay? Everyone is whipped for BTS, even, you know, from kids, high school students, young men, even old women, older fans. Okay, we are all whipped for BTS.
Since the song came out almost 2 years ago, I'm sure that by now most of you know who Pied Piper is and what his story is about. But what if I told you that there's more to the story? What if I told you that while we were being distracted by Jungkook's new Lucius locks, we've been missing the real meaning behind the song all along? If you want to know more, go grab a snack, get yourself a drink and sit back, because this story here gets really weird really fast.
Really? See, that's why when I reacted to their live performance, I felt like it's weird and strange. Yeah, so it's quite confusing for me. That's why I really have to watch this explanation of Pied Piper.
Now, before we dive right into the analysis, here's a quick recap just to freshen up your memory. The Pied Piper story is set in the German town of Hameln, a place that is suddenly infested by a multitude of rats that seems to be impossible to get rid of.
Okay, I remember reading this when I was on first or second grade. It was part of our English. I mean, we read it before because it was in our reading book, English book.
The situation changes when a strange man dressed in a rainbow-colored attire shows up in town. He introduces himself as the Pied Piper, and he is described as tall, thin, and with piercing eyes.
Really? Tall, thin, and with piercing eyes. Namjoon is the Pied Piper, confirmed. Wow. I think Namjoon wrote this song, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he's one of the writers. And you know, Namjoon likes literature, and for sure he got this inspiration from Pied Piper. But wow, tall, thin, with piercing eyes. Oh my God. Reminds me of his picture in Black Swan, you know, during the MV shooting.
He promises the mayor to get rid of the rats in exchange for money, and when he agrees, the piper starts playing his flute. Hypnotized by the music, the rats start running in the direction of the harbor and drown. But when Pied Piper goes back to the mayor to receive his payment, he refuses and banishes him from the town. Enraged by the mayor's behavior, the Pied Piper proceeds to seek revenge. Once again, he starts playing his flute, but this time it's not the rats who are hypnotized, but the children of the town. While the adults are in church, the children start following the piper into the woods while dancing and laughing. The children disappear.
Oh, wow. While the adults were in the church, the Pied Piper played the flute, and then the kids got hypnotized and followed him. Wow.
Again, and to this day, the woods are said to be haunted by the laughter of the children taken by the piper.
Okay, so is this a fictional story, or is it a true story, or based on a true story? Because she said up to now, the children can still be heard. You know, the laughing of the children can still be heard. So I wonder if this really happened, or it's just a fictional story. Anyway, let's continue.
Now, as you can see, the story is quite dark and strange. On the moral level, it's about the importance of honesty and keeping promises. But
it's about honesty and keeping promises. Okay, yeah, because the Pied Piper actually wanted to help the town to get rid of the rats in return for money. But then after he got rid of the rats and he went to the mayor to ask for the payment, he was not paid. And then, well, he took his revenge by taking all the kids and made them disappear. Oh, okay. So promises should not be broken.
But the piper himself is...
By the way, I'm sorry guys, it's my neighbor upstairs. I think they are moving some kind of furniture or something. Sorry for that. Yeah, I wonder if you can hear the noise from upstairs. It's just my neighbor. I hope you don't mind.
It's a character that can be interpreted in many ways. In the song, BTS focused on the more seductive aspect of the piper. The members take a role and hypnotize their audience with their music, but the track features more nuance.
You see, I told you in my previous reaction, I said it's like the members, when they're looking at the camera, it's like they are seducing, you know, the armies. They're seducing the fans. So, okay, now I understand why they, you know, like the way they look at the camera. I've seen some or a lot of BTS's live performances, and a lot of times when they look at the camera, they are not really like seducing or, you know, insinuating something that is seductive. But in Pied Piper, I saw that, you know, when they look at the camera, it's like they're seducing the fans. Well, I was right then.
Nuanced references to the fairy tale as well. This is evident since the very beginning. Jungkook opens the song by exploring the double nature of Pied Piper, who is both dangerous and alluring because of his power. He urges the audience to admit the influence he has on them and to be honest with him, which is a direct reference to the main theme of the original story. In the second verse, RM further reinforces the powerful influence they have on ARMY. He knows that your teachers and bosses hate them, how distracted you get by the things they release, and urges you to stop before it's too late. Thing is, it's already too late, because their music has already worked its magic, and they know this very well. In the pre-chorus, they assure you that you are not being punished, and invite you to go to them. In the lyrics, they say, "I'm your paradise," which is a direct reference to one particular version of the tale, where Pied Piper leads the children to a faraway land full of magic and wonder. In both pre-chorus and chorus, there's a heavy focus on the inevitability of what's going on. The listeners try to resist the enchantment, but the pipers keep on singing their sweet song, and their magic is just too strong.
That's right! You know, sometimes when I watch some BTS videos, sometimes I'll just say, okay, I'll just watch like 2 or 3 videos. But then after watching 2 or 3 videos, I was like, okay, I still want to watch another video, and then before I realize it, it's already like almost midnight, and I've been like too hooked up with watching the videos of BTS. So it's, you know, but it says here it's a bit dangerous, but I'm so sweet. Yeah.
No matter how much you try to fight it, they are taking over you, and soon enough you'll join those who are already under their spell.
Oh, did you hear what she has just said? We are under BTS's spell. That's why it says I'm taking over you. All right. Okay, let's continue. I don't want to overthink again.
This leads us to the theme of temptation, which is heavily explored in Suga's verse. In the lyrics, it states that their music is meant to test you and that the process has already begun. He compares himself to the fruit of the tree of good and evil.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. So Suga compares himself to the fruit from the tree of good and evil. This is what I was saying. And he was testing us. Like the Pied Piper, okay?
Which is the apple the snake gives Eve in the Garden of Eden.
Okay, the Bible didn't say that the fruit that the snake or the serpent gave to Eve was an apple. It wasn't an apple. It was not even mentioned once in the Bible. No matter what version, there is no word apple. The Bible just said it was the fruit of the knowledge of the good and evil. Yeah. Okay.
Suga here is telling you loud and clear that their music represents sin.
What? Let me hear that again.
Evil, which is the apple the snake gives Eve in the Garden of Eden. Suga here is telling you loud and clear that their music represents sin.
Are you kidding me? No way. Their music represents sin. So that means all this time we are listening to sin? There's no way she meant that way. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm starting to get goosebumps. Look. I'm having goosebumps. Oh my. Okay. I'm overthinking again. I just can't help it. I don't want to think too much, but I can't help it. The way she explained it, like, sugar represents the fruits from the tree of the good and evil, and he's testing us, and she said that their music represents sin. Okay, let's continue.
They are the snake that's tempting you, and you are eating everything they're giving you.
Did she just say that BTS are the snakes and we are eating the fruit that they give us? No way. No way. No. Okay. If you can touch my hand, if you can touch my hand, I'm having chill. Like, my hands are really sweaty right now and my hands are cold. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. No way. There is no way she is saying that BTS are... Okay. no way. There is no way she is saying this. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I just can't help it because I really love these guys. They help me go through, like, you know, I'm alone here in China, and I got COVID 2 times, and I had no one to talk to, and the only thing that kept me from you know, like, trying to survive is watching BTS, listening to their music. But if she says that they are I can't even say this. Okay, I'm sorry.
In the story I mentioned earlier, the piper takes the children when the adults are in church, which on a metaphorical level strongly implies that the piper is meant to represent the devil himself.
I can't even look at it.
J-Hope's verse here seems to confirm this as well. Since the process has already started, you are already doomed to be enchanted by their flute, no matter how hard you try to resist it. They are your guilty pleasure, they are the protagonists of your fantasies, and those you need to feel good.
Okay, I hope I'm just overthinking again. But I hope this explanation is not against BTS, because it's really starting to get into my nerves. Okay. And she said J-Hope confirmed it.
In the lyrics, they say that you are the one you called them, but now that they are here, it's impossible to drive them away. Like the piper starts off as a helpful presence in the town and only later turns out to be the villain, BTS are here to save you and ruin you at the same time.
What? BTS saved us and also ruined us. Does that even make sense? I've watched a lot of videos of armies saying and sharing their stories of how BTS helped them. I personally experienced how BTS saved me and helped me during my lowest time since I came back in China. Well, as if you all know, I'm an English teacher here in China. I live alone, and it has been 3 years already that I haven't been home. And sometimes, you know, during the pandemic, especially when I got the COVID twice, it was only BTS who helped me survive, listening to their music. But of course, there are people who were concerned about me, like my coworkers, some friends, my family. But then during those times that they're not around, it's BTS, listening to their music, watching their videos, like, helped me a lot to forget about being alone here. Okay, let's continue.
Now, if you think that this reading of the song is strange and unsettling, well, that's because
it is strange.
At first glance, Pied Piper is a song about attraction and temptation, about the power of music and the overwhelming influence BTS have on ARMY. But in truth, it's a warning.
Okay. Warning. BTS is warning us of what?
Piper is meant to show you how easy it is to get lost in a fantasy and how important it is not to lose touch with reality. Like the Piper of the story, BTS make your problems and worries disappear.
That's right. And
These are the ruts that plug your everyday life, and they free you from them with the help of their music. If you indulge too much in their spell, however, their positive influence can become dangerous.
oh, so that is what it meant. Okay, now okay. Okay, now I got it. It's not really bad. It's true. BTS's music helps us, makes us happy, makes us realize that life is full of struggles, but we should focus more on positive things, like the way they did, because you know, while they were since they were rookies, they faced a lot of hardships and challenges. I know that because I've watched a lot of BTS's documentary videos. But it's also true that for many armies, including me, sometimes we can't distinguish the fantasy from reality. You know, like I always say that BTS, these boys, these amazing boys are like my sons. Like each achievement they have makes me proud like a mother, you know, because I don't have children of my own. I am married, but I don't have children of my own. So whenever they feel, whenever they are hurt, or whenever they struggle, or whenever they cry, and whenever they are happy, I also, you know, like whatever achievement they have, I feel so proud of them. Whenever they are happy, I'm also happy. Whenever they are sad, whenever they cry, I also feel that way. So, okay.
If you only focus on them and forget to live your life, unhealthy distraction can become a dangerous obsession.
Okay, that's right. So this is like a warning to us armies that we should get rid of our obsessions of BTS. We can love them, we can support them, but we should learn how to distinguish reality from fantasy, because after all, there is probably like 0.00% chance that we can actually, you know, be close to them, and I don't know.
And that's precisely why they are warning you to stop, but also thanking you for your love.
Okay.
They know that your intentions are genuine and that your affection is real. But even
That's
if you love
right.
them, you should never forget to love yourself first. So
Oh!
that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, or have any requests for future videos, please let me know in the comments down below.
Okay, so now how did I forget? Pied Piper is one of their tracks in their album Love Yourself. Of course, the message that they're trying to tell us is that to love ourselves first. Okay. See, I was overthinking. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching with me, and I'm so happy that I was finally able to understand the real meaning of Pied Piper. So guys, if you like this video, please like, give me the thumbs up, and comment what you think of my reaction, and also please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more video reactions, and don't forget to love yourself, like, because BTS wants us to love ourselves. See you guys next time. Bye.